All right, we're going to talk about it. Credit repair. There's a lot of stigma around credit repair, whether you're in the industry, if you're in mortgage, real estate, financial advising. Quite honestly, there's a stigma around credit repair. Unfortunately, there's been a lot of horror stories around, hey, I worked with the company and to help my clients, they didn't really do anything. Or I've heard this countless times from clients that we've helped, truly helped, tell us, when they first reach out, like, I've hired this company in the past that they just really didn't do much for me. I didn't really hear from them. And unfortunately, it's like there's just a lot of companies out there that don't know, how to operate as a business to provide excellent service and customer service and results for clients and for people. Whereas Credit Life, we operate completely different. And I want to educate you right now. What is credit repair, how it works, and why it matters to you. Okay. So first thing I want you to think about is this. When it comes to FICO, which is your lending score. It is your credit score. It's basically an indication of the risk level of lending more money to you. If you think about it, anytime FICO's used, you want more of something. You're applying, you want money. And so this is why lenders use this as an indication, as a tool to make better lending decisions. Now, one thing around FICO that you have to understand, it's a risk assessment algorithm. It's just math, and it's based off risk. So if at some point in your, 7 year, 180-day timeline that you've presented risk, whether it be a late payment, whether it be a collection, whether it be an account that's charged off, whether these accounts have balances or zero balance, if there's anything derogatory or negative that has happened within that history timeline, there will be a negative impact because within that timeline, we've shown risk. So therefore, FICO, once again, being a risk assessment algorithm, is going to leverage that and lower the score. So what is credit repair? Why does it work? Well, credit repair is us and you as the consumer working with us at Credit Life. We're going to empower you and we're going to leverage the law, Fair Credit Reporting Act, to your advantage and essentially investigating. We're going to challenge the history, the reporting information, okay, in a way that if they're unable to verify through the bureaus and the creditors themselves, if they're unable to verify the specifics of what we're challenging, the information is no longer verifiable and the bureaus can no longer sell it. So they remove it off your report. So that's how it works. I'm going to break this down because I know what I just said. You're probably thinking, huh? So the way it works like this. You have Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Okay. These are three separate companies. They are for profit and they are in the data game. They make money on our data. All right. And so as this information is being just brought in every single day on all the different consumers throughout the United States, they're just taking that in. And so essentially what happens, it comes in, gets tied to your identifying information as a person, to your record, basically. And then they sell that for a fee, whether it be for marketing, like if you receive marketing mailers, for, hey, you've been pre-approved for this credit card. It costs money to buy that. They sell that data. When you apply for a mortgage and the lender pulls your credit report, it costs money to pull that credit report because it costs money to buy that from the bureaus. So this information, this data is used for marketing, for lending, and all sorts of reasons, even for employment, insurance. And so that's how it works. But it's important for you to understand that as this information is being reported and taken in, it's not technically verified. It's not like they picked up the phone and they've called you, said, hey, what's up? I just noticed you got a collection. Is this real? Has this happened to you? Is this accurate? Or this late payment? Hey, were you late? That doesn't happen. And so because of that, there have been laws put in place to empower you, but it also puts the responsibility on you where it's your legal right to challenge anything on your credit report, the history within your credit report. And so that's what we do here at Credit Life, but it's got to be strategic. This is not I'm disputing this debt as if it's not mine or didn't happen. That's not what you want to do. That's not going to work. It's more about understanding that there are multiple aspects within the account and the history and the report information. And so that's where strategy and being very specific and niche really matters in what you're challenging and how you're challenging it. Because at any point they're unable to verify the specifics of, once again, of what is being challenged, that's when the information is deemed as no longer verifiable, and the bureaus must permanently delete that off your report because they can no longer sell it. So this allows you, like if you've had a late payment, if you've had a collection, if you have a charged off, whether they have balances or not, This allows you and gives you some power to kind of take control of your credit to get back on track. That's what repair does. So it's almost like, think of it like this. We're hiking up the mountain right now. We got 100 pounds on our back. I am getting tired. It's rough. I'm sweating. I'm tired. I can't make it. Well, that's your negative information on your report. You're trying to get higher scores, and guess what? It's weighing you down. But if we could alleviate some of that, get that down to 80 pounds, 60 pounds, 50 pounds, 40 pounds, it's just naturally going to be easier to get up the mountain. It's going to be naturally easier to get the higher scores. That's what repair does. It's going to open up the opportunity to then improve FICO credit scores so then you can move forward with lending. You can move forward with your goals. Okay, that's what repair does. What we do here at Credilife is we empower our clients, and we're going to take that responsibility. We're going to work on your behalf. Oh, hopefully my information. It looks like something got my mic got messed up, but hopefully it's still going. So we're gonna work for you. This part is done for you. All right. Our team of experts going to work on your behalf. We're going to go through that. We do the out of the credit report. We're able to work and leverage your rights to help clean up your past. But it's very important to understand that repair is very powerful, but it's even more powerful to make sure you're getting the coaching and the specifics required on, do you need to open up credit? Do you need to build on your credit profile? Do we need to tweak the management of our debts in a way to maximize FICO credit scores? It must be a holistic approach of repair, build, and management. That is the secret sauce. Repair itself may work, but many times it does require all three. We must repair the past, we must effectively build your credit profile, and we must manage our debts in a way to maximize FICO credit scores. And when we do all three, that is when you see significant improvement. That's when you actually get back on track. That's when you can actually begin to move forward in your financial future and hit your goals. And that's how we operate here at Credilife. We are here to do work for you and then done with you. The coaching, helping you, guiding you, keeping you accountable, motivating you, making it easy to understand what actions you should be taking and why. That's how it works. So credit repair itself, regardless of what you heard, if you've had a bad experience or if you're in the industry and you've had a company that had a bad experience for your client, you have to understand that Credilife doesn't operate that way. We do this the right way. It's like diet and exercise. You got to eat right, you got to work out. That's what we're doing here when it comes to our financial guidance. We're going to help you eat right. We're going to help you work out right so you actually get long-lasting results when it comes to your credit and your financial future. So once again, Jerrad Havins here, financial freedom strategist and CEO of Credilife. Hope you found this information beneficial and look forward to doing many more. Have a great day.